Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel journey. My name is Jerissa and thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. On this YouTube channel you can expect just things about transparency, things about wholeness and purity. But today I just want to jump on really quick, not that long, and talk about something that I'm sure we all have experienced. Something that definitely has come to try to stop and hinder us from moving forward in the life that God has given us. So the word that I have for today is comparison. And we know that comparison just basically means putting two things up against each other, measuring them up against each other. That's probably not the Webster Dictionary, but you get it. So the famous quote that we always hear is comparison is the thief of joy, which I think that's by Theodore Roosevelt or whatever. But yeah, we know that really is true. Like comparison is truly like a stealer of joy. I don't know about anybody else, but for my life, I definitely have struggled in that area. And if I could just be completely honest, that is a journey that I'm still going on. But I'm telling you, God is definitely helped me to overcome it by me making the decision to just get in the Word and learn my identity and learn Him as Father has definitely helped me. So just a quick thing what God has really showed me one day to really help me overcome comparison. So I remember one day just spending quiet time with God, just venting to Him and talking to Him, and He had showed me this table. It was this long table. It was like a lot of people there. Some of my friends were there, family. It was even some people that I didn't really recognize that was there. And it was just like tables, plates of food everywhere. People were sitting down. I was sitting down too. People were eating and just enjoying their food. And I had like this bad look on my face, and I was just looking at everybody, and like I was just basically, I was dissatisfied. And I heard God say, "Look down." And I looked down and I seen my plate, and it had food on it. But and I remember like looking at it like, yeah, there's food up here, but like I still was focusing on other people's plate around me. And after I had just like looked again, and then I realized, and I started eating, and I was like, yeah, like this plate is actually really good. And when I began to just focus on my plate and not focus on people's what they had going on around them, and I just began to look at my plate, I began to see that what was on my plate, and basically that plate represented my life, and the season that I was in, and what I was going through at that time. I began to realize that it was good. And it may not have been what I wanted it to be, but it was what I needed it to be. And God, like just seeing Him as my Father, knowing that He, He's my provider, and He knows what I need. Like He knows exactly what I'm supposed to have. And He said that He was not going to withhold no good thing from me. So if I'm looking on my plate, it may not be what I wanted to be, but I know that it's not going to be nothing that's not good, because my Father is not going to hold anything good from me. So that really, in that moment, it just allowed me to see and to really see God for who He really is, a good Father. And that's really the root of it. When you really don't see God as good, you really can't really see how whatever you're going through, whether it could be something bad, it could be something just where you're not where you really want to be in life. But when you know God is good and you know what He has for you is good, it really changes your perspective on what you have. And just to know that the season that you're in is really not going to last forever, because the Bible even says like seasons change. There's a time to be born, there's a time to die. I think that's in Ecclesiastes somewhere, right? So you know that it's going to change. It ain't going to always be what it is, but just resolve now. It is what it is. Like resolve it. I'm not saying settle, because if you can make the better decisions really to change your life, but I'm just talking about comparison. Resolve, like, hey, this is what it is right now. God, I know that He's not going to withhold anything good from me. So this is good for me, and trust Him that whatever you need in your life, whatever you want or desire, like God is a good Father. He's going to make sure you have it. And if you keep your eyes on what you have and what God is doing for you, and knowing that his plans for you are good. It may not feel good, may not look good, but it's good, right? And that's where faith comes in. That's when we have to stand stronger in our faith. And trust me, I know, because the enemy will try to guilt you. He will try to shame you. And even when you have these feelings, he will be like, I thought you were, this good, blah, 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 whatever. He'll come and try to attack your mind. But you got to know, don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel shameful about it. Take it to the Lord in prayer, okay? Take it to the Lord in prayer, because he's the best person to talk to about it. I'm trying to tell you. And he will not push you away or guilt you or shame you because you feel that way. He will literally give you a revelation of who you are and who he is in your life. So you got to trust him, right? So that was all. Just know that seasons, they'll change. Comparison is something that I'm pretty sure everybody will struggle with. Don't feel bad about it. Take it to the Lord in prayer, and know that God created you and he knows exactly what you need, and that he will give you the tools that you need, and he'll show you who you truly are in him. You just get into your word. That's our only job, is to get into the word and understand what God is saying about us, because that will literally combat all the lies that the enemy tries to tell us. So that is it. I hope this moment bless you. Don't have a lot of time, so just jumping on really quick. And I just pray it blesses you. And I'm out. Talk to you later.